When someone knows you're always there texting first, making plans, showing up without hesitation, they stop valuing your presence. It's not because they're bad, it's human nature. The Stoics often spoke about how abundance leads to complacency. Seneca warned that what's always available loses its charm. By stepping back, you break this cycle of comfort. You shift from being predictable to being a question mark. They no longer have the certainty that you'll always be. They're waiting. That uncertainty? It triggers curiosity, and curiosity leads to action, whether they realize it or not. Your presence gives them something: support, admiration, validation, warmth. When you step away, that emotional supply is cut off. In psychology, this is known as the withdrawal effect. When something we're used to disappears, the brain reacts like it's losing a source of comfort. This creates a pull, and suddenly, they start thinking about you more than ever before. The Stoic twist. By controlling your availability, you teach them a subtle lesson that your energy is a gift, not a given. Familiarity is comforting, but mystery is magnetic. When you stop revealing everything, when you step back into your own world, you create a gap in their knowledge. They no longer know what you're thinking, feeling, or doing. The human mind hates gaps. It craves closure. So they start filling in the blanks with thoughts about you, and often, those thoughts are far more romantic, idealized, and intense than reality. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The secret to happiness is to not be concerned with things you cannot control. By letting go of control over how they see you, you paradoxically gain influence through mystery." As long as you're there, they never truly stop to think about what you mean to them. Your absence creates space, mental space, and in that space, memories resurface. They remember the times you made them laugh, the moments you stood by them, the way you made them feel special. Suddenly, those moments aren't just background noise, they're treasures. The Stoics valued solitude because it forces a person to look inward. When you step away, you become part of their inward reflection. And that can be a powerful pull. We live in a world that's wired to want what's rare. Gold is valuable because it's scarce. Time is precious because it's limited. And your presence works the same way. When you're always around, you become common in their eyes. But when you remove yourself, you become scarce. And scarcity makes them value you more. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid with regard to external things. In this case, be content to be thought distant, because distance increases your worth." When you step back, they're left with a haunting question. Have they found someone else? Are they over me? This uncertainty can be more powerful than any words you could ever say. Jealousy, in small doses, is a motivator. It forces them to reconsider your importance in their life, and often, the fear of losing you completely is what finally pushes them to come back. When you give distance, you're not just physically away, you're emotionally signaling something. Your energy changes. You're no longer chasing, no longer needy, no longer dependent on their attention. People are highly sensitive to these shifts in energy. Even without you saying a word, they can feel that you've detached, and detachment is often more attractive than attention. The Stoics would say, you've returned to your own sphere of control. You've stopped trying to control them and started mastering yourself. When you keep talking, your words lose impact. When you fall silent, every unspoken thought becomes louder in their mind. Your silence can feel like a statement, even when you haven't made one. And sometimes, silence communicates more than confrontation ever could. The absence of your voice forces them to listen to their own thoughts about you, and those thoughts often pull them back toward you. At first, they might not notice your absence, but over time, they start to miss the little details: the way you smiled when they spoke, the messages you sent in the morning, the way you understood them without explanation. It's these small, intimate details that often make people realize your true value. When you're gone, those moments transform into cherished memories, and cherished memories are hard to let go of. Distance isn't just about walking away, it's about what you do while you're away. If you use that time to grow, improve, and elevate your life, they'll notice the person they knew is evolving, and that evolution is magnetic. People are naturally drawn to someone who's leveling up. As the Stoics believed, the best revenge is not anger, it's living well. When they see you glowing, moving forward, and thriving without them, it makes them want to be part of your world again. The most attractive thing in the world? Independence. When they see that you're perfectly fine, maybe even better without them, it flips a switch. In their mind, humans are drawn to people who choose them, not people who need them. when your life is rich, full, and happy on its own. Any relationship with you becomes a bonus, not a necessity, and that's when they come back because they know they're not essential to your happiness, but they desperately want to be part of it. Distance isn't about playing games, it's about restoring balance. It's about stepping back so both you and they can see things clearly. When you give someone space, you give them the chance to miss you and the choice to come back of their own free will. Remember the Stoic wisdom: you cannot control others, only yourself. So instead of chasing, grow. Instead of begging, become. And instead of waiting, live. Because the truth is, when you give someone distance, you're not just teaching them your value, you're reminding yourself of it.